What if that's the alien? And they're just
ass.
weird fetish for like weird butts. We've eaten ass all across this galaxy.
Your ass is
They
next.
travel all the way to like backwoods Earth.
Right.
And they're like, they got the best ass.
They go back to their alien buddies. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
You should've-
That's it. Because the aliens, they've evolved to the point where they don't need any like muscles or anything like that. So there's no ass to eat.
Right. Okay.
Right?
Get ready and buckle up, bozo. You're about to step into a virtual realm where nobody cares what you think. This is the You're Not My Dad podcast.
What is this? Welcome to episode
What is this? What is
10 or something, or 11. I don't know. It's one of them.
Is it that much? 10 or 11?
Probably.
I was going to say 6.
No,
I'd be way
it's
off.
past that.
Yeah.
It's episode something. Let's just call it 10.
10.
It could be past that. I don't really care.
Cool.
But hey, welcome to You're Not My Dad podcast,
Hey.
where
Hello.
we
Hola.
talk to you and you fucking
and you
listen.
You fucking
We're not
listen.
supposed to cuss.
Why?
Remember, there's people outside.
Yeah, there's lots of people
So-
outside all the time.
We're in a studio. Surprise! And
We're not outside.
We're not outside. But
If you haven't noticed, not outside.
we're doing this one during business hours. We have to have a tame mouths.
Yeah.
So
I see you looking at me.
yeah, don't look at me weird. Don't do no naughties.
Why are you looking at me right now?
We already talked about ghosts sucking people off and
Already.
and spooky puss and all sorts. So we gotta tame it down a little bit. Spoosies. So, yeah, everybody, welcome. Thank you for chiming in, listening,
Listening.
and thank you
chiming,
for
commenting.
thank you for your future 5 stars.
You're
Because I know you're gonna pause this right now and give us our 5 stars.
and go there.
Go there and
Where is there?
write a little nice
Anywhere.
note. Write a nice note.
Yeah.
You can on some of the platforms. You can write notes. If you're on YouTube, who gives a shit? You can subscribe or whatever. I wouldn't. I don't subscribe to anything,
Yeah. He doesn't.
but you can.
You're not a YouTube boy.
No, I YouTube every night.
I do too.
I pay for all the streaming platforms like a dumb millennial. So I'm like, my baby boomer parents are stupid. Why would you pay for TV? And then here I am sitting with the same
It's the same thing,
number
but it's
bill.
more expensive.
Yes, with all the other streaming platforms. And all I do is I just go straight to YouTube.
5 at $20 a month.
Yeah,
Yeah, $100 a month.
$100 later.
Bullshit.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
But
I'm
yeah.
actually off all the streaming platforms right now. I only have YouTube Premium.
yeah, I don't have any. I mean, I have them all actually. I just don't, but I don't use
I
them.
don't even Netflix anymore.
Netflix. Why would you even have? You go on Netflix and
Netflix
it's like,
is only for comedies.
yeah.
Comedy releases, like, favorite comedian comes out.
But I feel like,
Like,
you
I
could.
haven't seen like all the new ones, but
I feel like you could pick it up. Here, wait a minute. We're gonna fix something.
you can figure it out.
hold on.
Turning them knobs, dude.
I'm turning your knob up.
Turning
a
your
little bit.
knob up, dude. Turn my knob up.
Yeah.
Turn it up, dude.
We're also the stars, but we also do the audio.
Yes.
So-
We're very efficient stars.
Yes. So, but yeah, this is episode.
Writer's break, whatever.
Yeah, get out of here. Get out.
Yeah,
of
get out of
Scram.
here. Get out of here. Scram.
We sip at the same time. This is gross.
Yeah, look at it. It's like Hulk piss.
It's actually not that bad.
Congrats, dude.
It's just a different taste.
Hulk piss.
Well, I figured this is vitamin water. When's the last time you've had one?
I've never had a vitamin water. Why would I drink that? It's probably all sugar.
No, it's zero. It's the zero kind.
Oh, great. So it's the fake sugar.
Yeah,
That's
it's even
healthy.
better, right? It's
That's healthy. Yeah, yeah. We'll fake it.
the ingredients are really long.
Yeah, exactly.
What's the okay? Really quick.
Check out the ingredients on this.
I have
It's
reverse.
just beer.
I have reverse osmosis water is my first ingredient.
Reverse osmosis water.
Yeah, it means it just has more vitamins.
Osmosis Jones took a piss in that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Congrats, dude. Isn't vitamin water 50s? Is that 50 Cent?
No, I think that was a company that just said, "Hey, 50, let's use your image and you'll get a cut." I think he's not smart enough to start that.
No, but I mean, he owned like a large chunk of it. That's how he got rich.
Did he have a large chunk or just have a chunk?
I thought he sold it for like 50 or 100 million, dude.
Yeah, the company did, but he didn't get that.
Yeah, no, he got that side.
Oh, wow.
I think he made like that 50 or 100 million on it.
Well, he doesn't have
for
it
the sale.
anymore.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah, he
I
lost a
think he
lot
sold
of
it
that.
to Coca-Cola or some shit like that.
Yeah. It's definitely
So
a Coke.
Coca-Cola probably added in all their bullshit in
And then
there.
they had Osmosis Jones come into the back room and pee in here.
By the way, bring back the cocaine in Coca-Cola. Everybody wants it.
That would be
Bring it back.
Just like for
Let's go all out.
like once a year, kind of like purge.
No, all out. That's right. Yeah, get everybody just whacked out.
Yeah, they don't even tell.
God,
it's like Willy Wonka. Like, they don't even tell you. They don't tell you.
Just,
just
that'd be
it.
great. I would have so much fun doing that if I was like
The
in charge of that. Oh,
Yeah.
God, yeah.
How much fun you could have.
Just slam some freaking Coke in there. I mean, let's be honest. It's a company, so I'd definitely go straight to like fentanyl or meth. It's cheaper. But, you know,
It wouldn't taste as good.
Yeah, you're not going to notice.
Yeah, I don't know how that works, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I know how it works. It's drugs. You just put it in there. You don't need to know how it works. You just know.
I don't.
Safe and effective.
I just feel like if that happened to me, I don't really drink soda ever, but like I feel like if it did,
And it had meth in it.
because I've never had. I wonder what it's like for people who've never had drugs, because I'm one of those people, and it's like
Oh, well, I think
you
by the
get
time
hit with like a meth hit of
the energy, you'd be like, this is fucking awesome. And then like the next day when you haven't slept, I think you'd start to maybe get suspicious.
right, and then
Maybe after a day and a half of not sleeping.
right.
And then maybe the cravings of the chemical craving would probably tip you off pretty good too.
Right, then you're just like buying it. Like, what was that? You're trying to
Coca-Cola.
yeah, everybody. And the company's so big that even if they were like, yeah, we did it, no one's gonna go to jail.
Yeah. I mean, this is America too.
Yeah. They should just have
CEO,
like,
big company. It's going to be some white collar crime. CEO goes to jail for like 5 years. And jail is
would it
like
be kind of like
is like
interesting?
house arrest. So you just at your house at home.
Right.
Wow.
Or like Pablo, where he had like his own compound built, where the cops couldn't even show up.
No. That's not the full story. He built the jail.
Yeah, he built
and
it.
furnished it. And then guess what else?
What?
The was that Colombia?
Right.
The Colombian soccer team would come and play with
Right,
him
yeah.
like every week or every day. I
Right.
can't remember what it was.
Yeah, and the cops had to stay like a mile away.
Yeah.
Right.
What
If people tell you money can't buy you things,
it's like
you're wrong.
Yeah.
That would be fun. I think.
Yeah, weren't they also? I believe they were flying their drugs into Arkansas, weren't they? Back in the early
Arkansas?
90s? Yeah, in the 80s and the 90s. Yeah,
That's a random spot. Is it just because it's like a middle hub, or it's just a bunch of dumb people live there?
I think old Billy, who was fucking
you
helping
wanna
out
get
on
into
that
Yeah,
bullshit.
yeah. We can't talk about.
We
can't talk about that.
I think that Hilly and Billy,
Hilly and Billy.
I thought Hilly was. She was assistant to lawyers, I think, down there, and I think that they represented the cartel guys on the case or some shit like that. Might have made some money.
Yeah.
Weird. It's coming into my state, and I don't know.
It would be interesting though if you could have like storefronts, kind of like little markets where everything
Just drugs.
and it had drugs in the food or the drinks.
Well, if you go to a barter fair, that's exactly what that barter fair is.
Yeah, but like that's like
Tanaskett
questionable.
barter fair, that's what's happening.
Yeah, but you're getting it from like a white girl with toe rings and dreads.
Yeah.
And you don't know how clean that is.
No, but
know.
you can ignore all that and just take it anyways, and that's what you do.
Well, is that even a thing?
Yeah.
Like, can drugs be dirty, like on an unsanitary level that gets you zonked out? Like,
Just like anything else, but the dirtiness ain't gonna. That's not what's gonna fuck you up. Unless they, I don't know. Unless they like somehow, I don't know how
you live in a van.
Salmonella. You'd have to do some weird like, oh yeah, I made these joints with chicken soaked fingers or something like that.
Talk about a trip.
That'd be weird.
Yeah, be sick and high.
Oh, dude, holy shit!
Sounds like a bad idea.
horrible.
Yeah.
Like high on mushrooms and like projectile vomiting from getting sick would be horrific.
Yeah.
That'd be a horrible trip.
You know, it's kind
You'd
of
be
a
fucked.
I saw this happen 3 days ago at a coffee shop.
Yeah, what's this?
It's a little bit different of a topic, but I saw this guy, and he seemed definitely like he was like an old 20s. So like if he was
Okay.
like, "Hey, I'm 31," I'd be like, "Okay," but if he's like, "Hey, I'm 22," I'd be like, "Okay."
Oh,
Like one of those kind
one of these.
And he pulled out a candy bar, Twix,
Yeah,
and he like kind of sucked the tip.
ate it with his butt.
No,
please.
he sucked the tip. Like he kind of like sucked on it.
What?
Like, and then dipped it in his coffee and like sucked on it, and it just was
Sucking
like
on it first is definitely weird.
it was not like a full suck, but it was definitely like he had me looking, and I try to keep to myself and like
it's not like a full suck, right? So he's just getting ready.
he's just kind of like licking it up and getting it ready to dip into his coffee. I think maybe just enjoying the
A little bit of foreplay on that Twix
a
before
little bit of chocolate
puts it
coffee
in.
tongue play. It was pretty disturbing though. I'm not gonna lie, like it was a little bit different.
Never go and try, I guess.
Yeah, and then I it reminded me because then I was like, well,
So you're just sitting there and this guy, you just look over and this guy's just like,
because he's like in my peripherals. It's not like I just can just like look up and see it. You know, it's just like a table, 2 tables down, 1 over, kind of.
did he eat it or did he dip it in his coffee and
Well,
then
eventually
suck the
ate,
coffee
he was
off
like chewing
of
on it, but for the first like what I felt was like 15, 20 seconds. Was that your phone?
Yeah, it's an alarm.
Oh, it's an alarm for what?
This.
Don't be late.
And that thing's on notifications off too, which apparently doesn't turn off alarms.
Well, there you go.
What?
So if that one went off, you would be severely late for our podcast.
Yeah.
Good.
Whatever.
Nice. It's good to know that.
Yeah.
So
I do alarms before and after, man. Just in case something goes horribly wrong and I forget.
right. I don't do alarms.
Really?
Yeah, I don't.
Then how do you
How do I do anything?
like? How do you fucking know what time it is?
Look at my damn watch.
Oh.
You just look at
I
my
forget,
watch.
dude. Like I'm like busy, busy being, dude, and I don't.
I'm a
like,
little busy bee. You just
I don't like come up for air to look at like anything else but what I'm doing in front
but
of me.
this
Right?
is like easy.
Yeah, but I forget to do that too.
Well,
I just get fixated on
then
whatever
you need
I'm
an
doing.
alarm.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Well, anyway.
Yeah, I'm retarded.
Anyway, I
need
saw
alarms.
this guy licking sour cream out of a cup.
Is this the same guy?
No. Because that's what I was going to talk about. So I saw this guy sucking the Twix. And then I was like, what else have I seen? I was like thinking today, I was like, what else have I seen? I was like, oh yeah, I remember this one. I filmed him doing
What
it.
else have I seen people suck?
I filmed this guy doing. No, he wasn't sucking. He was licking. He like one of those little ramekin cups. You know, you get like when you put like your condiments in.
No.
And he had some French fries.
He's
and
doing this?
Yep. No, it was like a full. Like he had a long tongue, and it was like kind of like a scoop, kind of like how dogs can scoop, but the opposite way. You know, upwards. And I filmed
Dude,
it. I
what
recorded
the
it, and I put it up on my Instagram stories, and people were pissed.
They're mad at what?
Me.
You?
Yeah,
Why?
for filming him. Like that's creepy. I'm like, if you not see the guy fucking licking
Yeah.
of this in public,
Tongue punching this freaking
tongue
sour
punching.
cream?
I think it was sour cream.
What
Yeah.
animal? What an animal.
Sour cream's really good, but when it's on its own,
Yeah, just alone is weird.
it's a little. It's not.
Dude, like cottage cheese. I think cottage cheese is disgusting. But dude, watching people just shovel that in is just
I do
can't
cottage
handle it.
cheese like
The
twice
sound of it is
twice. It's a very curdled.
oh, dude.
It's like if the
No.
Michelin Man threw up.
No,
That's
dude.
like what came out.
No.
Like what's the chunks and why is it wet?
I don't know, but and why does it make such a wet sound when it's getting like eaten? How is it possible?
I think the only thing that disturbs me that I eat is gorgonzola.
Cheeses.
Yeah, the
Cheeses.
the moldy cheese,
Yeah.
blue cheese. I mean, it's like the foundation.
You know what? I don't
It's just
even
moldy, and I love eating it.
Isn't kind of like all cheese made that way, sort of?
Yeah, but this one's like it's
actually
the
like
green is mold.
the green is mold. Yeah,
Yeah, and I like
and that's blue cheese too, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Gorgonzola,
Super good
whatever
though,
it is,
dude.
but it's
It's
tasty.
so good.
Yeah,
It's so good.
I'm a cheese slut. Are you?
Dude, as a kid,
I love cheese.
I thought that I was well. As a kid, you just eat like bullshit. But
Yeah.
yeah, as I get older, like the stinkier, like the more flavor the cheese, I
that's
guess.
so-
Right? Because my like taste buds are just burnt to hell. It now tastes good.
right. You
Now that I'm fucked up, like
now you just want it to be more. You want to get like your mouth
yeah,
spanked
with
even
crackers and shit like that. Yeah, oh, yeah, dude.
harder. The saltier, the better.
Yeah,
that's why old
my
people.
tongue is definitely like spank me, daddy.
So are you like an
Make
anchovies
it
guy?
hot. I don't like anchovies.
Me neither.
The
I can't.
texture is what I hate.
It's just the look of it,
That too.
and like an oil.
No.
It's
Like tuna in oil. Anything in oil.
yeah.
Nah, man.
I made the mistake of buying tuna in oil.
Everybody's made that mistake once.
It is
and then
such
from
a
then on out, you
nasty-
check for that fucking water, dude.
Well, who buys it?
I don't know. I've never seen anybody buy it.
Spooky people.
Just a bunch of spooks.
Fucking spooky people, dude.
Ugh.
Speaking of the spookies, so we were kind of bringing it up earlier, and I was just like, we should talk about it, but like
In passing,
right here, just before the podcast
right
started,
here.
with the whole Monster Energy drink conspiracy.
Yeah.
All the
I'm not
moms out
too.
there.
I'm not too far into it, but I do remember seeing something about it. it being like the sign of the devil, demonic.
Right. The foundational concept is like it's like the Hebrew letter or number for 6 or characters like one of the scratchy M's, and there's 3 of them, so it's like 666.
It's like there's got to be so much of that shit just randomly.
Like you do this, you go upside down. It's it's I don't know. You lose me immediately.
Yeah.
But
what do you think that is?
Bored American Christian moms.
Yeah.
That are 48 and over, so they just get conned into everything immediately.
See, when I was growing up, like I grew up in a Christian family, but I wasn't introduced to that side of Christianity till I moved here. And I think it's a West Coast thing. Because in the Midwest, where I grew up, like for the beginning, like into high school,
sure,
nobody ever did this stuff. Or like where it was like Harry Potter is somehow evil.
Well, technically,
and it's like
up,
all this like
pause.
Fantasy magic stuff is gonna fucking send you to hell.
That went everywhere. Like when the Dungeons and Dragons, that went everywhere. That was national for.
That Dungeons and Dragons one was the biggest hunk of shit I've ever heard.
But that was the internet. The internet
that was before
allowed
the internet. That was the 80s.
Well,
my
what
guy.
I'm saying is like with Harry Potter and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
And Monster Energy drinks. That was like the internet with 48-year-old dumb moms. That now have access to like to say what they think about and say what you want, but you got caught looking dumb.
It's just searching, eternally searching for stuff like this.
Right.
Like digging so far to, well, now I'll find something. It's like, those trees in the background of Harry Potter, they're in the sign of the third gate of hell or something like that.
Yeah.
And you're just like, oh God, dude.
Now all those people that think that are into
dude, I was so condescending.
What is it called? One where we go one, we go all. The WW1GA, the people, the spooky people, the political spooky people.
Political spooky people.
Yeah, what's the political spooky?
What is that?
The people that think that like
Spooks' rights.
That they think like John F. Kennedy's wasn't assassinated, and they like think John McCain wasn't replaced by
assassinated.
A lizard. No,
wasn't.
Even South Park makes fun of him. It's the group. It's the tourist group.
Scientologists.
No,
tourist group.
You would know them. They
tourist group.
Man,
bulls?
This one's killing me.
Tauruses or bulls? What?
Do you guys know what I'm talking about? It's the political group that like thinks that everything in politics is spooky. Oh my gosh. Well, I'm not in it.
I've never heard of this.
Yeah, you have. It's the hashtag where we go one, we go all. It's a W1GA.
I've never heard of this.
No, yes, you have 1,000%. What's the crazy guy with the gay frogs guy?
Alex Jones.
So he's part of it too, kind of. he's part of the spooky club a little bit. They feed off of him, and then like South Park made fun of it, where like, they just take everything as a sign. They're like,
oh, okay.
That group. What's that group called? Oh
I don't know.
Gosh, it's killing me. I'm not even. Gonna look. It'll pop up later. It'll probably pop up when we're done with this podcast. I'm like, shit.
I don't know what, like, there's a tag for them.
Yeah. It's
like truthers.
Yeah, something like that. But it's just like a bunch of those people that believe in these like things like lizard people. Or like,
the lizard. Oh, okay.
They believe in all that stuff. They believe that like,
Dude, the lizard people one is wild.
Yeah. That one's hard to follow.
Dude.
That one's really hard
Where
to
they
follow.
like say that there's footage of like a lizard face.
Right.
And it's just like some fucked up video on somebody's face.
Mm-hmm. Have you ever noticed though that like every single video ever in the entire history of the world is like so low res, like anything that they catch spooky, that it's like
it is all low res, yeah.
Like AI could have done a better job of.
Well, it does do a better job. We just go on there and just be like,
yeah.
Make me a spooky lizard person picture.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be perfect, 4K.
Okay, I got a question though. What do you think of this though? If you're talking about slightly spooky conspiracies, what about like political figures wearing masks? Like people wear masks that act and talk like the political figure, but it's really not.
Oh, like
them.
body doubles, replacements. Yeah. I've heard a lot about this.
Yeah.
Do you know about the one with it's not even a political figure? It's from the Beatles. What's his name?
The one that's dead, John Lennon.
No.
Paul McCartney. That's
Paul McCartney.
Only two I know.
Paul.
Ringo.
There's a huge conspiracy about Paul being switched in like the 70s or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's just conspiracy. I don't know. I mean, they're fun. Let's be honest. It is fun.
Is it though?
I think it is.
I think it's fun if you're a boring person.
I don't think so.
Do you know anybody interesting that's like into that?
I think a lot of people that are interesting are maybe not into it. But I mean, listen, I still find these conspiracies hilariously fun. Like, it's still fun.
Right.
I don't buy into them, but it is great fun to think about.
I think the best one that I have ever experienced is
Like talking to somebody and they bring it up.
Yeah, is from Tim and Eric. He was on tour and I got to see him before COVID happened, and it's David Liebelhart.
Yes, I know. I've seen him with
The
you.
puppeteer. Yeah.
Yes, we saw him.
Yeah, we saw him together.
Yeah.
And he talked about he's huge into the alien
thing.
It's like a different one. It's like the aliens came and like seeded his mother or something. They live.
Oh, dude.
They talk to him all the time and
Wild.
And he's dead serious.
Yeah. Oh,
He's
yeah.
Dead serious.
I was there when he was talking about that.
David Liebelhart. I don't know how to spell his last name.
Liebelhart.
Liebelhart. Yeah.
Yeah.
Salome.
Salome.
With a cat. Salome.
Isn't that how they say, like, a greeting is an alien greeting? Is Salome? Yeah. Salome.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like a whole thing.
Yeah.
But the funny
I
part
was not
about
prepared for that, and he got into it real quick at the live
Immediately.
performance.
It was like
By the
immediately.
way, great freaking performance. You should go see that.
Oh, fantastic performance.
Great.
If you're really into just different
just
humor.
just offbeat.
I don't know if he still does it.
I don't know.
He should.
Oh, he should do.
He does great.
It is great.
I think one of the best parts of that too was when he was asking us to call Tim and Eric to have him in more movies and shows.
Yes.
Remember that? He's like, hey, if you can, tell Tim and Eric to hire me more.
Everybody call them.
David Liebelhart, if you're able to see him and watch him, even with him begging,
Absolutely
begging to have Tim and Eric use him again. He's just a great. I feel like I would love to meet him again. To sit down and chat with him.
That'd be wild.
He's also into trains. Remember that? He's
Of
like
course,
super.
yes.
He can name them all, like go through it all. Like that's
There's
extraordinary.
a huge small subculture on like
Right.
YouTube that is all about trains.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's the most dad
It's
thing
intense.
I've ever fucked. Oh, dude, they
But
get
it's not
excited.
dad. It's like the ones
dude.
that like never became dads, but they're dad age.
Dude, it's
But like
wild.
older dad age.
Yeah.
You know.
Just deep breathing and then like just throwing things out. Here she comes.
Yeah.
Freight number 5314. Oh boy. And she's pulling. Looks like. And you're just like, dude, settle down. All right. Holy shit.
Yeah. Yeah. That's totally true, man.
God damn.
What about so then
What do you think? Well, I mean, if we're
What?
going to talk about the spooks and that includes aliens, we're going to talk about that. What do you think about this Mexico paper mache aliens?
oh, that's the best thing I've ever seen.
This is
in
the
my
greatest fucking thing ever, dude. Of all the places it comes out,
Mexico.
fucking budget Mexico alien.
Well, I found out through a little video that I can't really say is true, and I didn't really source check because I don't care. But it's not the government. It was like a guy who had these before, and they were debunked before.
Oh, it was a big grift.
Yeah, and he did it again, but with the Mexican government behind it.
Oh, really?
But it wasn't the Mexican government. It was like him through the Mexican government saying that we found these, and I don't think you can make worse looking.
Yeah,
I mean, and the way that they're just
and
handling
even
it.
if they're like not made, they're just like fucked up babies from back in the day, for sure. You kidding me? Yeah. That's just a fucked up kid, dude.
Yeah. Well, they
For
definitely.
sure it is.
The funny thing was,
It's
is
paper
like,
mache bullshit, or it's a fucked up kid.
well, what, like my bullshit meter was up immediately, but like one of them, like in the video, one was just like holding it, like walking him, like on the, like just
Like
looking
a
as if-
G.I. Joe?
Yeah, just like not being careful at all. Like if that was truly like if you're trying to be dead serious,
Yeah.
like and trying to convince the whole world that this is the alien, like it would be like,
Didn't they scan it and they said that it was like actually it was one skeleton
yeah,
instead of like,
I don't, yeah,
oh cool, yeah, you found a fucking freaky fucked up kid from back in the day.
right, and
They probably buried him because they were like doing some weird like,
yeah.
oh my god,
What's that?
these kids
are different.
and they died because they have genetic like horrific mutations or some shit like that.
Yeah, I don't know. I just thought it was super funny. I mean, the first time I saw that, I was like, oh, come on.
I actually laughed out loud and just I just said no fucking way.
Are you an alien person?
No.
Me neither.
Like, I mean,
high
I
five.
don't know if I'm just kind of in the middle. I don't care.
I'm in the ballpark of fuck you, there's no aliens.
Yeah, I mean, well, let's just say this. There's pretty solid, I don't know. Like,
Watch your mouth.
It's pretty solid, like, argument that there isn't any.
Right. Well, there's nothing.
Because you're like, where are they?
Right.
But then you also have, like, all this weird government shit that they're, like, coming out with. But I think a lot of that could just be a fucking CIA fucking
Right.
bullshit.
There's more of
I was
a
in the CIA,
there's
I'd be
more of a
doing weirder
belief
shit than that.
there's more of a belief on the end that they're just fucking with you versus
Yeah.
trying to actually tell you the truth. When has the government ever told you the truth? I mean, everything from the food pyramid to like what's healthy for you to what you should do and how much money you should pay them.
Yeah.
It's all a lie. So
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
telling me that this one thing that they're saying is
And
like
what they do, all a lie.
yeah, and this one's like the only one like this is like while they just do whatever they want to do. I don't buy it.
Yeah.
I think the biggest one for me, like the biggest, and we talked about it before, but on this podcast was Bigfoot. Like I'm a huge naysayer of Bigfoot.
Huge.
Like my whole.
I mean, it definitely used to
thing-
exist, but not anymore.
No,
Dead.
I don't think it existed ever.
It definitely did. They found the
Zero.
skeletons.
No, they haven't.
Yeah, they have.
No, they haven't.
Giant upright walking apes.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's an ape.
Well,
Not
yeah,
like
but
a-
that's what they call Bigfoot.
Well, I guess
the
what I'm
same
trying to
shit.
say is like all these people are hunting down Bigfoot.
I love the people that hunt down Bigfoot. Dude.
I just don't get it.
It's the
dude.
greatest shit. It's the same people that are into trains.
It's
It's
definitely
the same shit, dude.
dude. People who hunt down Bigfoots
Trains,
are into trains.
Bigfoot,
Well, they're definitely into Star Wars.
Chupacabra, all this shit, dude.
Chupacabra eats like the cow's ass, right? Is that what the chupacabras do?
I can't remember.
Like space
just
dogs.
only eats cow's asses.
Yeah, they eat ass and they're like talk about
What if that's the alien? And
Just
they're
eat
just
ass.
weird fetish for like weird butts. We've eaten ass all across this galaxy.
your ass is
They
next.
travel all the way to like backwoods Earth.
Right.
And they're like, they got the best ass.
they go back to their alien buddies. Like,
Yeah.
dude,
Yeah.
You should've-
That's it, because the aliens, they've evolved to the point where they don't need any like muscles or anything like that. So there's no ass to eat.
Right. Okay.
Right?
And it's their dogs that get out of their spaceship, the chupacabras, that are just trained to hunt down to eat the ass for them.
Or they bring the ass for them to eat.
Right. That's probably what it is.
That's what it is. Or they shapeshift into the chupacabra.
Right.
Or it's a rowboat. They're inside of it.
Yeah, like the little ones.
Yeah, the little ones are.
Yeah, the little suits.
Yeah.
I could totally. I just feel like again, if you get back to
Because
Bigfoot-
chupacabras, they're always hairless, just like the aliens.
right? It's like a hairless dog. It's kind of like the
What's up with the
Pinky
aliens
and the
not
Brain.
having hair either?
You know, Pinky and the Brain,
Yes.
the two rats. Kinda like if
Yes.
you took like one of them and like made it a dog.
Yeah, it'd be the
Or
dumb
Rocco's
one.
Modern Life.
Yeah.
You took him and just skinned his hair off. That's
Yeah,
what he
because
kinda
what
looks
was
like.
he?
Like a kangaroo or a wallaby?
Was a wallaby?
Something Australian.
Wallaby.
Who gives a
I think
shit?
it was a wallaby, something like
Australian.
that. Who gives a shit? Some weird
By
Australian
the way,
shit.
if you go listen to him again, the intro, he works at an online hotline
Call
sex,
Yeah.
which is funny.
Yeah.
We grew up
Welcome
watching
to
that.
90s cartoons, man.
know, they're just-
they all did weird shit.
They
It was
seeded
all
that
weird.
stuff in. Yeah, so if you go back, if you're a 90s kid or if you're not,
If you're not a 90s kid, go back and look at, like, type into YouTube and just probably, like, weirdest 90s cartoons facts or something
no,
like
just
that.
like
It's just
Rocco's
gonna be
Modern Life
crazy.
intro and listen to it.
Well, we had that. We had Ren and Stimpy.
Yeah, Ren and Stimpy. I never got into it.
There's
hated
like
that one.
blatant homosexual, like, sex,
Yeah, a bunch of
like,
sex stuff.
insinuated, tons of it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I remember that one.
All the 90s cartoons were wild,
Yeah.
which
And then-
made them fucking awesome, dude. Street Sharks, just crazy shit.
Dude, Street Sharks was my favorite.
Street Sharks was rad.
Yeah.
Freaking Rescue Rangers, DuckTales was...
Did you watch-
DuckTales was fucking sick. Gargoyles.
Did you watch? I wasn't allowed to watch Gargoyles.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't at all. Super evil. Actually, Jeremy, who was on last episode, he talked about how his parents wouldn't let him watch Rugrats because the babies talked back too much.
Dude, I swear to God.
Can you
dude,
imagine?
I remember coming here and, like, being first, like,
Yeah.
exposed to this stuff as a Christian kid.
Mm-hmm.
And then, like, being in high school and,
Right.
like, talking to people that I've met at
Sure.
this new church.
Sure.
And the kids still are not allowed to watch this stuff. And I
Right.
remember I'm just like, all I can think of was that quote from Dumb and Dumber, where he's just like, "You are one pathetic loser." I'm just like, what the fuck is going on in this place?
My
man?
wife found out that she asked her mom and dad, like, why didn't you let us watch this one show when we were able to, like, I forgot what it was, but like they were like allowed to watch like X-Men, but like not Power Rangers, something like a bit lower.
Yeah, you're just like, what?
And the parents were like, we just didn't want to watch it. I was like, oh,
Fair enough.
fair enough. That's
Great.
a good answer. Yeah, we just didn't,
Yeah,
we told
we
you it was
hated
evil.
that show. We didn't want to watch it. Fair enough. Great.
I lie to my daughter all the time. Like,
Oh, yeah.
she's like, hey, can we go to that park? I'm like, it's closed.
Closed.
It's closed.
Burned up.
Yeah, she's like, "Hey, we go to the car wash." Closed. Like it's a good conversation
Haunted.
ender. She's like, "Oh, okay." She gets that one. It's like, "Can we go to the candy store?" I'm like, "It's closed.
Haunted.
You know, we're too late." She's like, "Yeah, we're too late, huh?" I'm like, "Yeah, well, let's do it
She
tomorrow."
talks through with it.
Yeah. She's like, "Yeah."
By the way, your daughter is about as Camille as I've ever fucking met besides
I actually
Camille.
want to bring her on the podcast once.
Dude, she is Camille.
kinda funny.
Camille's personality. Like, we're doing this. I don't want to do that. So I'm going to be over here in the corner doing cartwheels or some shit.
Yeah.
Like, just completely like,
Yeah.
I don't want to do that, and I'm going to go do my own thing.
Yeah, she's a little wild.
Yeah.
She has a bunch of she goes immediately to poop and pee jokes all the time.
Oh,
She's 3.
yeah. Yeah, of course.
I would hope to have her not believe in
In
Bigfoot.
ghosts? Bigfoot?
Yeah.
You hope she doesn't.
I feel like
Is that
if
what you tell her? I hope you grow up and don't believe in Bigfoot.
I mean, come on, let's be honest. If you believe that Bigfoot exists, like, I just want to have a little walk in your head. Like, how can you even conceive the idea that exists?
Well, Elon's working on that, man. So
What do you mean?
first human trials for the spooky mind link thing that he's doing.
Oh, well, that's not Bigfoot though. It's not Bigfoot related.
I know, but walking into somebody's mind
Oh, sure. Okay, yeah.
in
No, I get
development,
that.
man.
Right.
It would be interesting to see how people process stuff like that. I think they're just excited about it, dude. They're just into it.
Yeah. Well,
I mean, it's fun, it's entertaining, but it's.
I wouldn't do it.
I don't. What? Walk into somebody's
No,
mind
like
like that?
do the Starlink or,
No, no,
or the
no.
Neuralink. Neuralink's
No,
what it's
no.
called.
I'm terrified of that.
Yeah, I'm good.
No thanks.
I'm good. This is gonna
I don't think I need to be. I just don't like it because of the. They're just like, well, you're just going to be more efficient, and I'm like, I don't think we need to be.
right.
Like I'm.
Right, I don't
like,
wanna be.
Why don't you just build a robot to do that shit? Mm-hmm. And the reason why they're doing it is because it's so difficult for them to make AI so well. They're just going to turn us into basically AI slaves. I mean, that's probably where it's going.
So that's a spooky theory.
Well, I mean, it makes things a lot easier.
Well, now the biggest thing, if we want to tie all these theories together, are we going to be all spoon-fed into the base that's under Denver Airport?
Yeah,
Because
dude.
I'm not into
We're all gonna
conspiracies
live there.
really, but that one's definitely interesting.
I think there's some military thing underneath
There has to be.
Because I don't understand why you wouldn't. It just makes too much sense.
Well, all the
Where
time.
it's located, it's
yeah.
a giant ass. It's like, come
Right.
on. I think if we don't have some sort of like emergency shelter or something down there, I think we're fucking stupid.
Sure.
Yeah.
But what do you think happens though? What's under there? Like, what do they do?
I don't know.
Just hang out.
I think
build-
it's just.
make stuff like a Batman.
I
Hang
don't
out?
think they do much. I think it's just down there in case of emergency.
Like, but what? Well, how does it come out? Like, what's like?
Oh,
is it
you
just-
think
is it
this
to
thing
hide in?
arises like a dick out of the ground or what?
No. Like, what is the point of it to hide in?
Get
or
in
to,
the
like,
dick, hurry. Nuclear weapons have been fired. And a giant, like, nuclear penis looking thing comes out of the ground. Everybody gets in and then it goes back down.
That would be pretty awesome, actually.
Yeah, dude. Everybody in the dick.
The city of Denver makes like it shoots out like an ectoplasm from the top of it, and it covers the whole area. So it's like
dome,
a protected,
spook dome.
Yeah, spook dome.
Spook dome.
Yeah, dude, that would be kind of funny.
That being said, did you see the horse that they put out front of that fucking Denver area place?
Horse?
Yeah, it's like one of the horses of the apocalypse. And it has eyes that glow in the dark red.
Is it like a painting or a mural or something?
No,
Like
it's a statue.
oh, why would they do that? That's part of it, right? It's part of the whole thing.
To fuck with people that have these
Right.
conspiracy theories.
Right.
I mean, because any other reason, I'm just like, what? Like, who in the right mind's gonna? Why would you do that?
To fuck with you.
I mean, really?
Right.
Like, what's the other explanation?
I mean, you know very well that if you and I owned a company that was worth in that range, we are definitely doing.
I'm doing
that.
some weird shit like
We're
that.
gonna do this on purpose.
That being said, also the murals in the fucking Denver airport are very disturbing. There's ones of like kids being like murdered
Right,
and like
right.
kidnapped
Yeah.
and shit. Like it's like,
Right.
dude, some fucking weirdo, dude.
yeah, maybe it's where like Taylor Swift and Sam Smith hang out too,
Oh, dude, probably.
because they're getting hit for all the Satan stuff.
Taylor T Swift is?
Yeah, she had like a show or some Satan stuff,
Did she really? She's becoming a Satanist?
supposedly. Sam Smith, man, I mean that guy's already ugly, and then he got fat,
Yeah.
and then he turned into a fat
troll.
a fat little devil
A
troll.
troll, yeah.
Yeah, and he's just like Where they're like, hey, you little piggy, wear this dress and do this little Satan tongue thing, and
Yeah,
you're just
wow.
like, it's just
How many iterations of Madonna can we get into fucking media?
Okay, you know who I'm scared of?
It's like the most fucking lame thing ever.
You know who I'm
It's
scared
so
of?
stupid.
You know who I'm scared of?
What?
Playboy Cardi.
Playboy Cardi, really?
I'm scared of him a little bit.
I haven't seen him.
You should look it up.
What is he doing? Some weird like
He's just always
implants horns into his skull or some weird shit like that?
He seems like a guy that like would like pray to murder me through spooky ghost
Just
stuff.
randomly
Yeah.
try to put a hex on you.
Yeah, which I don't really believe in, but it's just like it's just not a comfortable. I just wouldn't be comfortable. You know, I'd just be like,
He just wishes for you to be uncomfortable.
yeah,
You just get itchy.
He won me over like with being spooked. Like I'm just not sure of him.
Why this all of a sudden?
Just because like
Is it one of his rap videos or something?
yeah,
shit like that?
he's just always been a little weird, and then like it just gets progressively weirder, where it's like it's taken it almost too far, from in my opinion.
Yeah.
And you kind of just sit and look, and you can't not look away. It's kind of like a Rob Zombie movie, you know, with that House of a Thousand Corpses.
House of a
Somewhere.
Thousand
He's like,
Corpses,
you
yeah.
absolutely do not want to watch it, but you just can't like
look away.
Yeah, and you're so uncomfortable.
Yeah, I get you.
Good job, Playboy Cardi.
Yeah.
You spooked me.
I mean, and everybody's kind of doing that now anyways.
Sure.
It seems like it's, I don't know. Like, do you think that's a fad? Do you think that's going to go away? Because I think that after a while, people are going to be so burnt out on this, they're just going to be like, nobody fucking cares, dude.
Yeah.
Wow, you're gay and you're in a club in your music video and people are touching you. It's like,
Right.
no one fucking, like, I'm just wondering, like, when is a point where just nobody gives a shit? Because I don't give a fuck.
I think we're already kind of there,
Like,
a little bit.
you think it's our generation? We're just so, like, jaded
Right.
by all of this.
Yeah.
I think we're the first generation to be completely jaded from marketing.
Well, we just need
Like,
to be
we're
like
so jaded from
we just need the
marketing.
feng shui in it. You can't just be like, hey, come on down and get a pack of smokes if you buy this car.
Dude,
and parents are like, sign me up.
Dude.
And now it's like way more. It's like you have to be way more into it. And like
Yeah.
it's way more massaging. Same tricks. Just
Well, now
different.
it's like you have to be funny, but nobody wants to be funny now.
Well, they can't
Because you
be.
can't make fun of anything.
Right. Well, people who are too scared to can't make fun of it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
We
like
don't- we
the
don't
few
care.
that are like why, like I just don't understand that.
I don't know. I mean,
Speaking of commercials though, dude, my fucked up freaking millennial Gen X brain, whatever it is, borderline, whatever bullshit.
what is it? What?
Dude? Okay, so Firehouse Subs, you know what they are, right?
Yes.
So they like supposedly give money to firefighters. That's what they're built on and all this stuff.
Sure.
Dude, they have this commercial where they're like, go to firehousesubs.com and you can read like stories from the firehouse. And like my fucked up brain is just go straight to Chris Farley in Tommy Boy, where like you go on there, or they're like doing the commercials. They're like reading the stories, and one's like, yeah, so I rolled up and the bodies were still burning. And it's just like, dude, I always go to the dark side of it. And it's just horrific stories. They're like, firehousesubs.com. And it's just like a bunch of people writing it in with like just horrific stories of like first responder stories.
See,
So his head was on the car, but his body was under the car.
if I own Firehouse Subs, I would just make a menu item that's like roasted human.
He just burnt.
You just burnt human.
Burnt death.
Yeah, burnt human. Burnt kid, burnt mom, burnt dad. You have the family pack. It's like a family pack. You still have family.
Burnt kids.
Everything's just burnt to shit, and it's like you don't know what you're eating.
That's your toasted subs.
Yeah, that's what I would do because I think their subs suck.
Yeah.
I think Firehouse Subs.
Would you like your kids toasted?
Yeah.
Yeah, ask you for your fucking kids meal.
Yeah.
It's like your kids toasted.
Now that would be
Please.
like, what if you could like have a fast food place where you can like spook your kids? I would pay for that.
I would absolutely do that. They just scare the shit out of your
like,
kid.
It looked like skinned, like peeled skin.
It's like a fake body, and they're like carving the meat off of it.
Yeah, dude.
But it's just turkey product that's
Yeah.
in the shape of a body.
Yeah.
And they're just, would you like the head or the balls?
You know what I don't feel bad about? My daughter, I just take her to the Halloween store because she'll ask.
She loves she likes the spirit. a spirit.
Yeah, so we go to the Halloween store, and she is.
I love how Spirit is just perfectly Halloween.
Yeah, but she's
it's like a ghost.
Scared.
It shows up.
It's gone
For 4 weeks,
worst
and then
buildings.
it's gone, and nobody knows where it
But
went.
the buildings are more scarier usually than the stuff.
Any hole's a goal for
Right.
fucking Spirit Halloween for sure.
I take her in there, and she just is terrified, and I'm filming it with my phone, just laughing, and and like there's like big monster things that like just jump out at her, and like she's just like, I want to get out now, and I'm like, no,
You're staying.
Yeah, and then we leave, and then like a week later, she's like, can we go back? I'm like, man, you were you were different.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, no, it was pretty funny, but she
likes getting scared, but she's scared in the moment.
Yeah,
I was like that as a kid too. I loved scary movies, but then it was like, and then once the nightmares died down, I was back in again. But yeah,
you know what ruined
it's a
me?
spooky pool, dude. You jump in the deep end, then you almost drown. You get back up, and you want to go back in.
I was ruined by Goosebumps.
Dude, Goosebumps was awesome.
Goosebumps scared the shit
So
out of
cool.
me. I would watch one, and I'd just like,
What about the books?
yeah.
Hell yeah.
But I'm a dyslexic idiot, so like,
Oh yeah.
I'd
You
have
can't
people read them to me. I can read. It just takes me a while. I misspell a lot,
Yeah, I imagine.
but I don't. I do and I don't. I know how to catch it now.
Yeah.
Beforehand, I just didn't. It was like an unfiltered disadvantage. I
Just
didn't know how to
just a
filter it.
string of errors.
Yeah, it's a string. And you're just like, I don't know what's wrong.
Fuck.
So like, read.
What do you mean you can't read that?
Yeah, people are like, why do you like reading books? Like, I can't read.
So
them.
you're really good at reading your own stuff if you write it?
I just learned how to like.
That'd be interesting. What if you're so dyslexic that you write it down and everybody's just like fuck, and you just read it perfectly because you're like dyslexic brain.
Well,
like,
there's a lot of tests.
undoes it.
There's a lot of like tests, right? Which I think 90% of them are bullshit. But like, there's tests out there where it's like you can like, if you can read this really well, you're dyslexic, and every single one, I'm phenomenal
Passed.
at. I'm like,
Great,
passed.
100%.
And the words are like super jumbled up. Like,
Oh, really?
and I can just read right through it. Like, like it's
shit.
not like my brain doesn't have to process like what.
What that should be.
Yeah, I'll take the word this, and it'll be like HITS or something, and then it'll like be like say like this red robin, but it'll just be like,
And it just doesn't
all
bother
jumbled
you at
up,
all.
and I can read it straight through.
Yeah.
So I don't know how that works, but I can do that.
You got a spooky brain, dude.
Got a spooky brain. But no, Goosebumps, dude. There's one about a mall. A kid got stuck in a mall forever.
In a mall. Oh,
Yep.
a mall. Okay.
And
yeah.
because he was playing some game at night,
Of course. Everybody
he
left
got
it
sucked
closed
into
down.
the
He got,
game.
ooh, really? No shit.
and I probably didn't go into a mall for like a good month and a half.
How did you do that? Just stayed in the car?
Yeah, I just wouldn't go. I just avoided it.
Just wouldn't
And
go to the
One of
mall.
my best friends at the time, his dad owned the Orange Julius in a mall.
Oh, shit.
And I
All
remember
right.
this really well. Like, he was like, we're going to the mall. I'm like, can't. And I wouldn't tell him why.
can't.
But I'm not going to admit why I'm
Not
scared.
allowed.
Oh, yeah, I'm like fourth.
Just
or
make
fifth
up
grade.
some line.
Yeah, I just can't.
I'm not allowed.
Yeah, I got to go home.
Yeah.
You bring me home. I'm a
That would be
spooky-
so weird because most kids are like, yeah, let's go to the mall. Stoked.
Yeah, I'm a.
and the one kid out of nowhere just like, I can't.
Yeah, that was me.
Take me home.
Well, I can't.
I'm out.
Take me home now.
Get me out
I
of
don't
here.
want to do this. I don't want to get stuck in the mall. But that was me. I've never really been. I'm not a spook enthusiast. So I talked about this on the last podcast.
I was going to say, I'm not very. Halloween doesn't. I don't know. It doesn't do
Well,
much for
horror.
me
Like,
anymore.
okay, so let's be honest. So, like,
Horror.
horror. Like the what do you call those things? Like when you walk in them and they try to spook you. You know, you pay to like get spooked. Like
Haunted house?
Like a haunted house thing.
Yeah.
To me, that's like that's almost negative scary.
It didn't do anything for
It
me.
does
either.
absolutely nothing. It did that absolutely nothing to me. Like even from the beginning of conception of whenever I went to the first one, they're not scary
Yeah.
because everything there is controlled. I'm like I just know that like nothing here is.
Can't hurt me.
Yeah, and it's just you kind of walk through and like you just enjoy seeing other people get scared. But I was always just like in like trying to figure out why other people were scared.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you see, like it's always.
I just thought that haunted houses were there for you to get girls to jump on you. I thought that was the whole point of that.
Did it work?
Of course it fucking worked. Are you kidding me? Yeah.
Did
they
you-
get scared and then they cling to you. You're like, perfect. Great.
Yeah, you're like I got you.
Got it.
I
Yeah.
got you.
Yeah. I got you from this fake fear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll handle it.
I'll handle it. I'll talk with this spook. I'll have words with this dude.
Yeah. So then I guess if we're kind of hitting this topic, like so aliens, to kind of revisit this one. Just because I keep thinking about the Mexican ones. Has there been any other like other aliens besides the Mexican aliens?
Like bodies that were released.
Yeah. Like,
not that I know.
I don't think there's anything, right?
No, I don't think so. No.
You know, and
I just love that it's just the most fucking fucked up cut rate looking alien ever, dude.
it really, dude, they're really bad. I
Dude,
can't
dude.
believe that. Like in 2023, you try to like. That's just a bunch of baby boomers. Like, if you want to like go get in a bigger picture, like my parents have officially hit this threshold where my mom's like, "Yeah, I'm getting all these calls saying I owe money or something." I'm like,
Oh, dude, yeah.
I was like, and it's like she's like, "Yeah, this is the phone number, the email. It's just like some crazy serial number." And you're like, "Are you kidding me? Are
You didn't ignore this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And they're getting sucked into it. So it's almost like the ones that are controlling this world, or the baby boomers, are like, "Oh yeah, they'll believe in this. We all believe in this," and they put it out there. And us millennials and even Gen X and under are just like, "What are you?
What the fuck is this?
Yeah, what are you trying to do here?"
That's your alien?
Yeah,
What the shit?
Like you couldn't like. It's almost like they had it like on a schedule, like 2023 on X date, we're gonna release this. And
Yeah.
the project of that guy was just fucking around.
Paper
too long.
mache aliens, yeah.
And
We'll get
he's
some.
just like, he's like, I had $100 million budget for it, and just blew it all on himself. And it's like, oh shit, we got $5,000 left.
Yeah.
You know, let's go.
Well, can we make an alien for $5,000?
Trying to bargain online.
It's some like poor like Mexicans down there like, oh, they need this order in 2 weeks, man.
I don't
It's just paper mache
So-
bullshit.
I feel like, okay, so in theory though, if aliens existed,
I'll tell you this
and they
much.
came to this Earth,
Judging from those aliens, those motherfuckers better have really good goddamn technology.
right? Because we're gonna kick.
Because I
them.
want to boot your motherfucking ass 50 yards over into a field goal, dude. Like your little. What is that? I'm supposed to be scared of that?
Yeah, I know they're
Better
kinda,
have mind control, motherfucker.
Yeah, something.
That mind better stop this foot fucking you up. Like, because it's like the most like retarded looking. Like, can you imagine if that thing like showed up right now, and I just be like, "You look fucking retarded,"
Was that
and
what
just
you-
start insulting aliens, dude. That's what I would do.
So,
Like, you look like a little bitch.
you start like intercomming with them, just like talking
Yeah.
mad shit to them.
Yeah, they probably already know too because they're reading my mind. They're like, "Fuck, dude!" Like this guy. Don't talk to him.
don't talk to
They're like visibly recoiling because they like. How funny would it be if they like they can hear your brain but they can't shut it off, and they're like, "Oh god."
You just start going really dark and
Just
weird.
real hard,
Your
dude.
brain just starts going over. That's how you kill them.
That's how you kill them.
Yeah, like in the
Yeah.
like pig stuff.
They like
and,
freeze up, and you go over
yeah.
there, and you just fucking wham.
yeah,
dude.
that's how you do it.
I mean, you'd be
That's how you
tough.
do
You'd swinging down, dude. I'm a short dude. I don't even know if I could swing down that far. It's definitely getting them with the foot,
Yeah, a bit of a
dude.
boot thing.
I'm hoofing them.
Yeah,
They're catching the
that
hoof.
would be funny if you talked like if like we were talking.
I mean,
shit to them in space.
you'd have to do the fucking.
I would talk shit to them in
Oh,
space.
dude, you'd also have to do the fucking. You'd have to do the welcome to Earth.
Yeah,
Fucking straight up, dude.
Yeah.
Welcome to Earth. Just boom,
yeah.
hit them with that
hard
thing,
boot
dude.
'em, feed them to alligators, just something kind of weird and dark.
We went to Earth.
Yeah.
We sent a peaceful probe to Earth.
This population has played too much GTA. Like our first thoughts.
First
of like,
representative got kicked into a field goal. The other one got fed to a crocodile. We're gonna leave them alone.
that would be pretty funny.
They're really sarcastic and very violent.
It's also like to think on the other side, like if we were the aliens,
These
visiting-
hairless apes down there.
Like okay, so let's put it this
They
way.
ain't ready.
Let's flip the table. What if we were the aliens? Like, what would your first approach be? And you were definitely more superior, but you were inferior on the physical side, but superior on maybe on the technological.
I mean, keeping my distance, dude. Like what they're doing now, basically.
Yep. Okay, but like
Like,
that's all
I'm
you
not
do?
going down there near those motherfuckers. Like
No,
no.
I would.
I mean,
I would definitely, but I would like.
nah, I wouldn't, dude.
I feel like I would stay in my little cube or whatever they're hanging out in.
Well, yeah, you'd stay in. I mean, be walking around, dude.
Yeah. Or
I'd be like, that guy could just reach down and just fucking snap me in half. I'm not doing that, dude. Why would
What
you?
if, like,
maybe
okay.
that's the thing.
if aliens were, let's say.
So I've always
Wait,
said
okay,
that
go,
if
go.
aliens exist,
Yes.
the reason they come here is to be entertained. We are absolutely we're a soap opera.
It'd be funny if we're like the biggest living organisms on the whole universe. Like
I guarantee
and everyone's
you,
just like,
I
need to go
guarantee you
see
if
the
there's
fucking giants over here.
no.
A, they're not as smart as us, so
Dude, they're
go have
fucking
fun.
entertaining as shit, dude.
Right.
We're a fucking TV show for sure.
Right.
Like if they exist, they're recording the Earth for fucking laughs,
All
dude. For
over
the
the
lols,
place.
dude. Oh
That's-
yeah, dude.
yep.
Look at this shit.
Yeah.
And then they're also pulling a little bit of strings in the background to make it
Right.
even more entertaining.
Right.
Oh
they,
yeah.
they put
dude.
stuff on the moon.
It's a
or,
comedy,
like,
dude.
They do some things like
Yeah.
powders
How many
and
of them can we convince that it's a flat Earth?
Yeah, or they're the ones that
All
like
that shit,
setting
dude.
like animals to eat animals' asses out.
That's what Bigfoot is.
Right.
They just throw out a Bigfoot out there, and
Yeah,
it's
but-
actually real,
but
kind
it,
of,
but
right?
It like evaporates somehow, so you can't
and then
find
like,
anything.
yeah.
Yeah,
Just to fuck
that
with
to me
us.
is more believable.
Oh,
than
for sure. I think that's the biggest chance is that
aliens are planting Bigfoot.
just fucking around with us, dude,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah, because I just like
Because
okay,
what else would they be here for?
to eat
Ass.
ass.
So they're here to eat ass, and then also
And
like
do our
enter-
drugs.
and it's do our drugs, dude.
yeah,
Yeah,
they want all our drugs.
Yeah.
What if like aliens are just like they're
just
like
coked up fiends, dude.
yeah, they just like run around looking
These
for
are
the
like
best drugs.
What if these are the ones that are exiled from their planet? They're like they've
Yeah.
been kicked out, so all we get here are the riffraff, dude.
Right. The
And they're
crazy
here for
ones.
drugs, hoes, and ass.
Then it's not so spooky.
It's pretty spooky.
Oh, dude, I couldn't
Just
even imagine
degenerates,
this.
dude. Because I mean, it kind of has to be a thing, right?
Yeah. Well, for what? What do you mean?
For aliens, they have to have like good and bad. Like that's not like that. I don't think that goes away.
No,
You
well,
know, and
I mean,
so you're gonna have some degenerate ass aliens, dude.
Yeah, you
maybe
have-
that's why this totally makes sense, dude.
what?
All aliens are degenerate exiles, and that's why they've been fucking probing people and eating cow ass and all this other shit
Yeah,
from the beginning. Like, right?
Right.
What was the first ones? Like, they probed me, did weird shit to me.
Right.
They're just a bunch of fucking degenerates, man. They got kicked out of their society, and they come here. They're like, dude.
or they're just like homies with a certain government or two,
Well, they're
and they have like
kinda-
their
I mean,
portal
I-
hangouts. You know, like Area 51. They like this is where they're like aliens are like no, they're cool. Like we can go here.
Yeah.
And they give us and feed us all the things that we want. We do some partying. We get out of here. Don't
Yeah,
tell
this
the
is
others.
a microwave.
All it takes is
Heat
one.
some shit up, dude.
The whole thing is like one loose hinged government official.
It's like
to,
ancient
do
alien trash. Like some keepsake that had been in some alien generation for 1,000 generations.
something. Oh man.
And then they're like, oh, yeah, microwave. We'll give them that. It's just basically old heirloom trash.
Oh, dude, all the things that they could do. I think it'd be kind of fun to be an alien. Like if we were aliens,
Just be
so, like,
fucking
if
around.
we were
man.
humans. and we
Nothing
were
good
smart
would be
enough to go somewhere else.
getting done.
Nothing would get done.
Nothing good.
No.
It would just be all for entertainment and just fucking around.
Right. Yeah, it would. I mean, to be like just straight up to lay the foundation.
You just appear
I don't think
and
aliens
talk
exist
to
at
somebody
all.
in their own language and just disappear, dude. I do that all the time.
Oh, right.
Hey, dude, what's up? And then you're just standing on their counter, and then you just disappear. They're like, fuck, dude.
That would be pretty awesome if you had that power to do that. Just like either use like
Just
other objects or like morph into stuff. Dude, but you're tiny. That's like the only downfall.
Yeah, you got to be quick.
Yeah, you gotta be
Because
a
if
little,
they get their hands on you,
Yeah.
your ass dead, dude.
right, you can't get out of it. That's like
Yeah,
the
so
whole
you got to spook them.
right. So you gotta make sure you're lubed up or like slick.
Yeah.
Like
No
a
gun
slick-
ranges.
I'd definitely be a slick alien.
No gun ranges. You
Right.
gotta be careful about your exposure in different parts of the country.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Definitely
You might
careful.
catch a 12 gauge.
Yeah. Yeah, you definitely have to be more careful on that one.
Yeah.
But okay, so I guess kind of bringing it back down on a conspiracy level, what is a conspiracy that you think is real?
Well, isn't the most recent one is CIA killed JFK?
I believe in
That just
one,
got released
right?
though, right? I'm pretty sure they
I
did.
think.
Yeah, I think the government came out that it was CIA was in on it. That makes sense.
Sure.
Totally.
Okay, that one's solved. Is that the only one?
I mean, that would be the most recent big one, right?
I mean, there's
I mean,
one
that's
that
a
you're-
big one. The government killed the president of the United States. Pretty big fucking conspiracy theory.
Yeah, but it's also like if it was true, and I don't really know, but if it really was them and it was true and all that sort of stuff, like, is that a surprise?
No, I thought
Exactly.
it was that way the whole time.
Right. Yeah.
It's
me
like
too.
Lee Harvey Oswald shot this guy in the fucking head.
Right.
But the bullet went through his face, through his head, the front.
Right.
But then he shot him from 45-degree angle with a rifle bullet.
Right.
Like, dude. Yeah. The rifle bullet went into his brain, took a left-hand turn at Albuquerque, and came out the back of his head. Get the fuck out of here.
There's an alien.
Yeah, an alien.
Alien did it.
Woo.
Yeah, the little Mexican ones.
Mexican.
Yeah.
Those Mexican ones diverted his alien, the bullet in his brain.
Right.
It's the dumbest shit ever.
Okay, then...
Like, he definitely shot at him or was up there for sure, but he took the fall. Got killed.
Sure.
He was ex-CIA anyways, too, by the way.
Yeah. It's too old for me to care about.
I mean, yeah. But it's anybody that thinks that, like, the government wouldn't do shit like that is, I think, fucking retarded.
That's the thing I think that's the biggest conspiracy, are people who believe that the government
doesn't have any of it.
Yeah, that's
like, you're dumb.
That they think the government's like the best, like, organization around.
Yeah, or like everybody in there has like your best intentions in mind.
Right.
Like, how fucking stupid could you be?
You drive a Subaru.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God damn.
Okay, so then two things really quick. We'll end it with this. If aliens were almost our size,
yeah,
what is the first car you'd give them, and what's
it's gonna be Subaru?
Yeah, me too. I'd give them a Subaru too.
It's gonna be a Subaru. Yeah. Fuck yeah, dude.
Why? Why would you give an alien a Subaru?
Because when it like crashes and dies, I don't care. I don't even feel bad for the car.
Right. Okay. Yes, it's like a sacrifice, but it's not even. It's like, sure.
Oh, it's a sacrifice. Be like, this is the greatest car in the world.
Yeah, you just talk them into it.
And that being said, it is a good car.
You got to sign.
You got to sign.
They're like you make the aliens sign, and you
you gotta drive a Subaru.
You got to pay for it.
But you gotta drive like a Subaru driver.
Right. Let it drive for you.
Yeah, it drives itself.
Yeah. Okay, then what food would you give them?
What food would I give
What's
one
like
of
the
them?
first thing you'd eat? Like, here.
Ghost pepper. Something super fucking
Just
spicy,
like,
dude.
you just start going.
I'm telling you, dude. They show up, I'm fucking with them. I'm killing one of them, or I'm gonna fuck. Physical combat or poisoning.
There's two of you. One of you staying here.
Yeah.
The other gets to go.
One of you's getting booted immediately. The second one, we're gonna test the limits of your body.
Oh man, that's probably why there's like no aliens, or aliens are just like, yes,
for sure,
you're clear,
dude.
Those guys will fuck you,
dude. They're gonna either fuck you, kill you, or find out how far they can go before they can fuck you to death. Essentially,
it's so bad. Oh my gosh, could you imagine, dude? Oh,
yeah.
That's why.
I mean, I think legitimately, if they exist, I guarantee you they think this about us.
Yeah, they're like,
because if they don't, they're stupid. Yeah. How did you get here and be this dumb?
Yeah.
You gotta know that I'm gonna fuck you up.
They got like, they're like, Fred. Don't be like Fred.
Yeah,
they got him.
He went down there.
Yeah.
First motherfucker saw him.
Yeah, don't be like Jerry and Carrie, the two aliens that are in Mexicans' hands.
Yeah.
That's what that happens
They
to you.
killed them and then embalmed them.
Yeah.
Like they went down to like ancient Mexico.
Yeah.
And they're like start like fucking around with them, and then one of the guys just like,
oh.
Just like snaps its neck.
Yeah.
They're like, the other one's like, oh fuck.
Oh man. Could you imagine?
Them little alien legs ain't gonna fucking run fast enough. Let me tell you, dude.
Okay,
Hell
so
no.
then last question. Then this is a kind of a fun topic. If you could send, like, if aliens are like, hey, we're over here, send somebody to us to like give us like an idea of who you are. Who would you send?
Alex Jones.
Oh my gosh! Could you imagine?
Yeah, dude.
He'd be like all about
amped
it.
up, dude.
Yeah. I'll tell you what.
You lay
a fucking hand on me.
I'm gonna. Yeah.
Seriously. Or he'd like, okay, guys, I'm gonna have to negotiate with you.
Well, that's my thing. I think that he'd like, as much as people vilify him, I think he'd be good.
He'd be like, I know what you do. I know what you've said. I know your thoughts are.
He'd be all about trying to figure out how much, like how manipulative they are, all that shit.
He'd probably already know.
Yeah.
So like, oh yeah, I already know about them.
Oh yeah. They call them the Greys. There's 6 different kinds of
I bet the aliens
alien races. The Greys, the Whites, the Nords. I heard the Nords. That's one too.
Is that like a Viking thing?
And basically, it's a Viking like alien.
What?
They're like not like.
Are they like
jacked.
octopuses, or are
they're
they
just
humans?
giant? They're just bigger, like
humans?
big and longer, and like blonde hair or
That's
white.
So dumb. People actually believe that?
Yeah.
Man, People
Look up
believe in some
alien
stupid
races,
stuff.
dude, and it'll go through all that.
I feel just like it's. I mean, on a sad level, there's so many things that people believe in that you're just like, are you kidding me? And I feel like aliens are one of them. Like people who believe in aliens, I'm just like, it's just so.
I think it's definitely one of the more believable ones for sure.
What, aliens?
It's a huge, there's a huge universe out there, and
Sure.
people are just like, look at it, it's so big. Is it empty?
Yes.
I don't think it's empty, but I just don't think that they've been, they're not like,
I think it's empty.
it could be empty.
I think it's empty.
Totally could be.
That's me.
We could be at the top of the curve here too.
True.
We could be the first ones to go over and check out some other spots.
Right. But that's the thing, though, is like even like Elon Musk or people want to live on Mars. Have you looked at Mars? Like, what do you want to do there?
I don't
what
get
are you
it.
gonna do?
I don't get it.
You can't even like go to the pool. Like, you're just gonna like hang out in a red area.
Inside.
Yeah, at a dusty.
You're inside all the time.
Yeah, a dusty red area.
Yeah.
So
Do you think they just? Well, I mean, I guess you could go outside.
can you though?
You can't breathe the atmosphere though. You could hold your breath as a novelty.
I don't even know how that works. I would actually. When you brought that up last time.
You don't
And I don't-
implode, dude.
Can-
You just hold your breath.
Do you not explode if you go into space?
Why? How?
Would you explode?
You don't
if
just
you weren't wearing a
explode.
spacesuit in space? We're gonna find out right now.
I mean, if you're in plain view of the sun, I bet you you'd
my
burn.
phone's too stupid enough. It says, "Sorry, I don't know what you're talking about." It's like doesn't even want to tell me. It's like, "Hey, that's a conspiracy. You're not supposed to bring that up."
Dude, there's gonna be some great fucking shit coming up on my phone if it's been listening to this.
What happens if you go into space without a spacesuit? We're gonna solve this right now. You black out with
From
a
what?
complete death, falling within 3 minutes. Your blood holds enough oxygen for about 15 seconds of brain activity. After that, you'd black out with a complete brain.
Wait, your body holds enough oxygen in it for 15 seconds.
Whoa,
So
whoa,
the
wait,
oxygen
wait,
just
wait.
gets out of your body.
But wait. If you want to play around, if you want to fuck around a little bit, it does say, but if you were rescued in the first 30 seconds, you'd probably have nothing worse than a love bite type bruises all over your skin.
See, you can hold your breath, sort of.
Probably depending where you are too, because I don't know.
So
what
that
the
must be something to
temperature-
do with like the air pressure.
Yeah,
like the
boiling
oxygen,
your-
it like keeps it in your blood, and the
Right.
oxygen just like gets into space and goes, "I'm out of here, boy," and just leaves you.
Yeah, the oxygen starts expanding and rupturing your lungs,
Oh yeah, that's a bit of a problem.
Tearing them
so
apart.
you basically die from the bends.
and that would cause boiling and bubbling of your blood, which immediately will cause embolism and
Embolisms,
have
yeah.
a fatal impact.
So
on
it's
your
the same
body.
as if you go super deep and then you go to the
So you
surface
just
too
basically
fast.
bubble up and
You just
die.
bubble.
But
Die
if you
from
could do it, like-
bubbles. Bubble death.
Do you think about like those kind of bets? Like if people are so bored, but there's like two bubble domes in space, and you had to run across the other one, and you're like fucking around and like
Oh, dude, you had to make it.
right, and that's how you get like more soups or like whatever.
Wasn't
you're
that
trying
like
to eat.
The Abyss, the movie?
Yeah. That's a good.
Which is a
movie, by the
great
way. I love
fucking
that
movie. Aliens, dude.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Aliens. Yeah.
That is super cool. Have you seen those underground, like underwater, like zones that they set up, where it's just basically an air bubble that
Well,
they
you're
set
talking
up down
real
there?
life. You're talking
In
like,
real life,
in the movie.
it's super cool. Real life.
I don't know how that works.
Yeah, they just put up a dome at the bottom and they
Right.
pump air into it.
Okay.
So you go down underneath there.
While you're working on stuff, right? And they put you in these little camp things
Yeah.
to like guys are doing underwater drilling and stuff.
Oh yeah, that, or they just hang out for like studying like the seafloor.
Yeah, that'd be kind of
Dude,
crazy.
and you're just like in like basically an air
Like a
house at the
SpongeBob-
bottom.
SpongeBob
SpongeBob for sure.
situation.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
That'd be
everybody.
sweet, actually. That'd be super fun. That'd be such a wild Airbnb. Yo, is there an Airbnb like that?
Dubai. I bet there's something in Dubai.
I mean, what is the insurance on that one?
Probably not.
Because I mean, you have
non-existent.
to go shallow water, but dude, that'd be so cool.
It would be
You
cool.
got to dive down like 25 feet to the house you're staying in.
or just walk down to it because it's like a walk tube down to it. Or
A
something.
tube. You could set up a
A
tube.
little like glass tube. That
Dude,
just
if somebody hasn't done this, they need to do this. That would be such a
costs a
cool.
lot. And
Dude, fuck it. People would pay for that.
just call the Dubai people up and just say, "Hey, I got an
True.
idea."
Aren't they building like a
Everything they want. The Saudis.
line through the desert, a
Yeah,
line
like a-
city?
Yeah, a line city with no cars and it's all eco.
What do you have to fucking walk?
Sounds like a prison to me.
Yeah, it does kind of sound like one.
Like
yeah.
in the middle of nowhere. They're actually building it too. I don't know.
Are they really?
Yeah, they actually have people excavating it.
It's all
So
glass too, isn't it?
I don't know how it works. I don't really care.
What the hell?
They're on another level.
They are on
I don't
the
think
ultimate
that
level.
they're going to succeed in whatever they're trying to do because I wouldn't trust you. They're like, yeah, come over here and live here in this line. I'd be like, no. Because where are you going to go? Like, once you escape.
It's
like,
very weird.
Like, if you can't escape, right? Let's say it goes dark.
It's all about the flex.
It's all the desert, too. It's like, where are you going to go? And
well, that's all of that country, man.
Yeah. Well, that's what they're going to say. They're like, where are you going to go, bitch? Like, we got you.
Yeah.
You're going to work for us now.
Well, they used to be nomads until oil, which wasn't that long ago.
Right. Now they're like.
And now they're
anything they
the
want.
richest people on earth. Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess to wrap this up, if you are an alien and you've listened to this, don't talk to us.
Yeah.
Don't talk to this dude. Fucking punch you across.
Yeah.
Just fucking kick you. Put you in a Subaru and kick you halfway.
That's right,
across
dude.
the earth.
Hell yeah.
That'd be very funny.
You're small little shitter, dude. I'm
Yeah.
gonna fucking hoof you.
But I'll tell you what. You guys listen this far and give us our stars. I mean, this is a ridiculous thing. We talked about it earlier in the episode. I'm saying it right now. 5-star us, and I don't know what else to say. It's just more so just like I know you fucking listen to us.
You
give
son
us
of
our
a
stars.
bitch.
You son of a gun. We got. I know we keep saying we got big things planned, but we actually do. I actually got off the phone with someone that's actually really huge.
Wow.
I'm talking like big.
Big fat.
Yeah, but it's not gonna happen for a few
Lizzo.
months.
Huge.
Bigger.
Bigger than Lizzo.
No, actually, but maybe bigger in mass.
Wow.
But she's more just like she's just bigger. But this
I think she
person's
looks like a big roly poly.
right. Yeah, like a hippo. I think
Totally.
like a hippo, some mean hippo. But yeah, with that being said, you guys
A
are,
hippo that hates other hippos.
You're not my dad. Lizzo is a fat hippo. Aliens don't exist. And that's all I have for spooky times.
Yeah. Later on.
See you guys.
Adios.
Did you like that show? Don't care. Like and subscribe right now, Buster. And remember, you are not my dad.